Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you know, over the past 3 days, I've been talking about Deloitte's 2021 global blockchain survey. Today, I'm taking the fourth aspect, which is essentially they're talking about the barriers to blockchain adoption. So we're going to talk about what are the top three, four elements that have come up through the survey on the barriers that blockchain adoption is facing across those countries, 10 countries that were surveyed. And the respondents were essentially the finance professionals or leaders. So let's talk about the barriers today. Now, before we jump in, as usual, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell, please comment on my video so that I know what exactly you're looking at, and also share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my insights, and from my videos. So let's talk about it. So first things first, as you know, I have an ebook. The ebook is on my journey as an entrepreneur. It talks about the time I quit my six-figure globetrotting job back in 2010, the homework that I did, the research that I did before I quit my job, the challenges I faced as an entrepreneur, and how I solved those challenges. The book is titled Six Figure Globetrotting Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur. In this particular book, I also put down 3 worksheets so that you could benefit before you take the step to becoming an entrepreneur. So it's essentially a mind map. You have to answer certain questions. You get scores based on the answers. You add up the scores, and you have using a weighted average, and the final score will tell you something about your prospects of becoming an entrepreneur. This ebook is available to you for totally free. It's available on my website. The URL is flashing on the screen. I'll put the URL in the description box below. All you have to do is to click on it, go there onto the page, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed to your inbox. I hope you like the ebook. Please do give me your honest feedback. Now let's talk about the barriers to blockchain adoption. So the first point that comes out through the chart on the left-hand side, which is based on the survey, is that regulatory barriers seem to be the biggest obstacles, according to the FSI pioneers, the finance leaders, 73%. Overall, 63%. In the US, the SEC, Fed, and the CFTC are all working with the Congress to finalize a regulatory framework. And not just the US, all other countries are working on it. All major countries, China, India, France, South Korea, Germany, UK, Australia, all of them are working on the regulatory framework for digital assets, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, smart contracts, and all of that. Cybersecurity seemed to be the second most critical obstacle, with 67% of the FSIs voicing that out, and 71% of the overall voicing of flagging that out as a barrier. So obviously, cybersecurity is an obstacle in today's day and age, with so many ransomware attacks and other kinds of attacks on very critical tech resources, tech workloads on the cloud or even on premise. So there is no brainer that cybersecurity will be in the top list. So regulatory barriers and cybersecurity barriers 1 and 2. Privacy is another matter of concern for the FSI pioneers, with 69% flagging that up as a barrier. So privacy is number 3. So regulatory, cybersecurity, and privacy. Now we'll try and understand what are the key areas for improvement. Number 1, wider oversight on transactions. So if any kind of transaction, cryptocurrency transaction or blockchain-based payment or transfer of funds or any kind of transaction even if it's a DeFi transaction or an NFT or whatever that is, all of them need a much more transparent, oversight, transparent system, so that oversight is very, very smooth and is as per the regulations laid down by the countries in which the transaction is happening, or is governed, the company is governed by whichever country. So greater transparency, which is to be part of the overall compliance laid down by the country regulatory body, the governing bank, and the government. So the other aspect is also the different governments must actually work hand in hand to help this process of providing a much more transparent oversight to every transaction across the digital assets. So those are the 2 points. And the last point is obviously cybersecurity. Now, as I told you, the cyber attacks have been improving. The dark web has been very, very active, and hence it is also a part of not just it's also part of the IT or technology to ramp up to ensure that these attacks are thwarted, and they do not occur at all. And of course, there must be backups in place to ensure that there is no loss of money or the customers don't lose out. So the summary is regulatory, cybersecurity, and privacy being the top 3 barriers to adoption of blockchain. The essentials that will keep these aspects, these barriers in check would be transparency of transactions, adhering to compliance and regulatory compliance across countries, and of course, adding a lot many stronger layers to cybersecurity for that company in every country. That was the summary. In terms of regulatory compliance, I did a video on what FATF is talking about, regulatory compliance. That pertains primarily to cryptocurrency, but I guess that's applicable to any other digital asset. So that particular video talks about what FATF is talking about. FATF is talking about the issues with cryptocurrency without compliance, without regulatory policies. What Fed is talking about, what SEC is talking about, and all of that. I'll put the link to that video in the card above. Go take a look at it, because it's very, 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 very important for all of us to know about the concerns that they have. And I can tell you, all country regulatory bodies and regulatory banks and the government have pretty much similar concerns. So that's it, guys. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful to you. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital and technology marketing leader with over 20 years of global experience. I'll put down my LinkedIn URL in the description box below. Click on it, go and take a look at my profile, and feel free to connect with me. I regularly work with clients where I try and find solutions to their business, marketing, technological, and investment solutions. If you're looking to engage in me as a consultant, please drop me a line on LinkedIn, or you could write to me on the contact page of my website. The URL will be in the description box below. Then we can get into a conference call and see how we can work together. So finally, before I go, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash the notification bell, please comment on my videos, and please share my videos. So until next time, I will still continue with the report. There are more aspects to it in the future videos because you should get a more holistic sense of the report. I will also put down the link URL to the report in the description box. So until next time, stay safe and stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.